跌入海的月色，跟随风去落，吹开明丽红尘，我初见星河，一瞬天地山河，牵念你的我，不怕土与莲言悲歌。你在前的光影，沿着梦裂波，锋芒涅槃入我，重燃了喜乐，应顿于成海色，紧随你跋涉，不惧像巨浪荆棘波折。你见过我桀骜的、清晰的、赤诚的心，从被名利过，带着他的成河的笑容去奔赴辽阔。每一丝丝、一缕缕金子珠，放在我生命展开因果，它奔腾般喜镌刻。
Your Majesty, I suffered a severe drought at the beginning of the year, which caused crop failures. Soon the refugees fled all the way east, and people died of starvation along the way. The new prefect of Siping Port, Liu Qianping, wrote a memorial and asked for support.
I remember you said the harvest reduced by less than 30%, and there was enough food in stock in each prefecture, right?
Your Majesty, the original plan was each prefecture opens its storehouse for relief, as long as we got through. This time of short supply, and when the autumn harvest came, the disaster would be solved naturally. But it was also poor. And the grain seedlings were thin and weak. Only in winter, throughout the land, the refugees are displaced. What's more hateful is that the tribes in the south don't have seen a serious disaster in Siping Port. And they get more eager. At your Majesty's discretion.
Don't present the details. I'll think about it.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, now even the garrison in Siping Port is running short of supplies, which has affected our soldiers' spirit. Now there are people saying everywhere that the consecutive droughts and crop failures are the punishment from Dragon Tail because he is offended.
Your Majesty, the people in the southwest have been worshipping Dragon Tail. There are also people saying, in Tianqi City, and only if the messenger of Dragon Tail to go Siping Port and hold the sacrifice ceremony, can the disaster be relieved.
Your Majesty, I've also heard such words. Now all those tribes are primed for action. I've heard that Consort Changrong once met Dragon Tail in her childhood. From then on, the coast of Yuezhou has been peaceful and fertile. Consort Changrong goes to relieve the people in disaster. I'm sure she will appease the people.
Your Majesty, Siping Port is thousands of miles away. Now, if we want to alleviate disaster, we should send grain from the neighboring place, Yuezhou. Consort Changrong is a harem. I'm afraid she can't solve the plight of the southwest.
Lord King Hai, it's for sure that we will transfer grain from Yuezhou, but right now there's famine in the southwest. People are in panic. Since Consort Changrong is the messenger of Dragon Tail, on behalf of the imperial court, every person to go to Siping Port for disaster relief, and to appease the people, person to go to Siping Port for disaster relief.
Consort Changrong is a harem of His Majesty. She is not an official. How can she show her face in public and go to the southwest for disaster relief?
With the help of a miracle, things will be done with half the effort. Why not?
Your Majesty, Lord King Hai is right.
算好 Can we send a harem for disaster relief?
Your Majesty, and we should let the Ministry of Revenue send people to transfer grain as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, Amule.
All right, I'll handle this matter. Put them. If there is nothing else.
Highness, there was the person called Jiao Li who sent a letter to you. I just made some fish porridge. Have it while it's hot.
Fish porridge. Who asked you to make it?
The Lord King Hai sent people of your eating habits and preferences.
I'm not hungry. Take it away.
Yes.
Yuran,
Yes.
need you to find some cypress wood or objects made of cypress wood.
Your Majesty, the Southwest is suffering from famine. Those tribes in Leizhou never give up, trying to annex the Southwest Sea. It must be dealt with. The spring harvest was poor, and the autumn harvest also failed. The granaries of the prefectures are not bottomless. Even if we empty them, it can only last for a while.
I know what to do. You don't need to worry. Just have some good rest.
Your Majesty, my treasure Wu has arrived by order.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Lord King Hai.
You may rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You wrote a memorial to me 3 months ago that the treasury has no place to store gold and the warehouse needs to be expanded. I guess that's why you came today.
Your Majesty, Jiangzhou is rich in gold mines and skillful in smelting gold, even 8 and 10 gold in the world comes from Jiangzhou. Copper is circulating mostly in the market, so most of the gold goes into the treasury. In recent years, governments also paid a lot of coppers into the treasury. Local governments also a lot of coppers in the treasury. There is no place to store that anymore. Your Majesty once ordered to exchange the coppers for gold with the tribes in the southwest, but now the gold price is soaring. Even if the tribes in the southwest set up lots of checkpoints, the gold is still flowing uncontrollably into Tianqian. This summer, in the treasury, there is no room for gold. Therefore, I wrote a memorial again 3 months ago to make a request for warehouse expansion.
In this case, pass down my order. For the next 10 years, only collect 30% of the taxes from the Diajun people, and the rest will be replaced by corvée. In addition, in the treasury, half of the money and goods to build canals, dams and granaries everywhere.
Half of it.
Half of it, of which 2 out of 10 needs to be sent to the southwest, mainly to shipping port, to build canals and granaries along the coastline, and to prepare armaments.
Your Majesty, that's a lot of gold. You just spent like a...
So petty. Only a mazer collects money, and never spends it.
Putting the treasury to use at this point will bring the gold price back to normal. Back to normal. But not for long. The gold price will plummet. At that time, it will suppress every tribe in the southwest.
Since the rebellion of Prince Ye, you and I don't want to launch a war again. Now there is famine in the southwest, and those tribes in Leizhou want to take advantage of the situation. If this can stop them, in the past 3 years, our strategy of collecting gold in silence.
Even so, the southwest is still volatile. Why? Since Xie want to govern Saiping port, for your Majesty, and fix this whole point for good.
Jianyemi, it's a long trip. You can't take it.
If this the last thing I can do for you, the time we've spent together for years.
To stay alive is what you should do for me!
Don't say anything else. I will never let you go.
Your Majesty, please go to see Consul Changrang.
His Majesty has signed.
Greetings, Your Majesty, Lord King Hai.
Consort Chanrong.
Do you know self-harm is a felony?
I'm not hurting myself.
Never mind.
GM, send Consort Changrong back to Fanggu Palace.
Yes.
I dare not trouble Lord Qinghai. I'll leave.
What's wrong with her?
Mercy, Your Majesty, it's a Consort Changrong. Barely anything these days. She's been preoccupied, and now she lost much blood. I guess she is too weak now.
Where is the physician?
He is on the way. It will take a while.
Bring me the hemostatic powder now.
Yes. His Majesty only asked to send me back. Now that your job is done, please go back.
The injury on your highness needs to be treated in time. Report to His Majesty. Give it to me. Please forgive me if I offend you in any way.
Thank you.
Stop looking for the way to undo Baixi.
What does it have anything to do with you?
You only see the surface, but you don't know the whole story. Let me tell you right now. The most important thing about Baixi is nothing else but blood. Only those who have the blood of the Fang clan running in them can undo Baixi.
Lord.
Fang GMing. Looks like there isn't much time left for you.
This medical book has been lost. Your Majesty only took a few days to find the remains in Lanzhou. You are lucky.
There is no luck. I've used everyone I can. Even so, I only found half of it.
Your Majesty, don't worry. Maybe there is the information you want in this half.
I hope so. It's getting late, so don't get too tired. Go to rest first.
What about Your Majesty?
I'll go to sleep after I finish this.
Your Majesty. What?
Your Majesty.
Go to rest first. I'll rest in Jinjing Palace.
What's wrong with His Majesty? It's unusual for His Majesty to be so flustered.
When did it happen? Why are you just telling me now?
I heard he's been in a coma for hours. Yu Yinyao physician left is trying his best to save him. He said Lord Qinghai is in a bad situation. Probably he is not gonna make it through the night. Your Majesty! It's cold. Put on some clothes.
How is he?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
How is he?
Lord Qinghai has strong willpower to hang in there for so many days.
It's not easy for him.
It's just the poison of Dong flower in Lord Qinghai has penetrated the skin into the marrow.
I'm afraid
it will happen these days.
Your Majesty, take care of yourself.
I don't care.
I'll go against the heaven to change his fate, as long as I can keep him alive!
There is really nothing I can do.
There must be a way.
There must be a way.
The storehouse.
Isn't there a piece of
Honest and elixir to extend one's life.
Go get it. You can't do this, Your Majesty. For Your Majesty to use in case of an emergency.
Go now!
Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty.
Jamie. When Prince Ye rebelled, you were the one who wouldn't let me go.
Now, are you going to leave first?
How am I going to live with myself?
How am I going to face all of this on my own?
Master!
He swallowed it. He swallowed it. Your Majesty.
Jimin! Jimin! How did this happen?
Come here.
How is he?
How is he?
Congratulations to Your Majesty. Although he didn't drink down all the medicine, but his pulse has stabilized.
Then this is...
Dragon horn is an elixir to extend one's life. Lord Qinghai should be fine in a short time. It's just that the Dong flower poison inside Lord Qinghai. I'm afraid something rarer than dragon horn to save Lord Qinghai.
Your Highness still has a bad appetite. Was the porridge too thick or too diluted? Not palatable.
It's just that I have no appetite. By the way, I need you to go to the library and find these books on this for me.
Do you want to see the records of noble families in the past dynasties?
Anything that concerns the fun. In Lishan, if there's anything missing on this paper, please also find it for me.
You can leave.
Yes!
The Juanming passed out last night, right? No one else knows.
Your Majesty, don't worry. It was handled in a secret way.
Tell those who went to search for the cure in every prefecture not to stop. If necessary, send more people.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll tell them to be more careful and not to leak the news.
There are 14 counties in Dasheng, and 9 counties rose in rebellion, of which 3 counties share a border with Liushan, so the latter is almost encircled. Lord Chufanji used coercion. Fang Zhu pretended to surrender. On July 20, in the 27th year of Lintai, Emperor Shu had a serious fever and passed away. I was right. The late emperor died before the last Lord Qinghai. Yeah, but the book doesn't say whether he undid Bai Qi or not. If they didn't undo Bai Qi, there was no way that the late emperor died before the last Lord Qinghai. The 48th Lord Qinghai also died later than the emperor.
Prepared some refreshments for you. You didn't have much at lunch. Have some tea and patience. Have a rest.
Since Dacheng was founded, in addition to Master, there are 52 Lords Qinghai in total. Among them, plus the last Lord Qinghai, Fang Zhu, there are 17 Lords Qinghai, who died later than the emperors. I know, that the last Lord Qinghai outlived Emperor Xiu by a few years. I also know that you take Lord Qinghai as a close friend. Probably you also thought about setting him free.
There are occasional precedents. Like you said,
His Majesty is right. There is a way to undo Baixi, but in all these books, there is no mention of Baixi. There is no way to know how to undo Baiqi. Is it true that only themselves can undo it?
I see getting better.
Your Majesty, I have inserted needles to keep vitals stable, inhibit the poison, and close the important joints. If nothing goes wrong, he may be awake 3 days later.
Good. In the next few days, I won't come to Jiaming Palace, lest some should notice it and expose this matter. Take good care of Lord Qinghai. I'll come after you if anything happens to him.
Yes, Your Majesty. Good day, Your Majesty.
Highness. It's morning now. It's easy to catch cold sleeping like this.
Yuan, go and find more books like these for me. Never mind. Find them myself. Is there anyone crying outside?
The maid who gets punished for doing something wrong. For doing something wrong. I didn't look closely when I came in.
Let me meet her.
Don't worry about it, Your Highness. It happens all the time in the palace.
Let's check it out.
Please. Go back. Your Highness! Your Highness! I'm begging you. Please, save my mother and my sister. Only you can save them now.
Get up first.
Thank you, Your Highness.
What happened? Tell me. I'll help you if I can.
I'm a servant of Jinqing Palace. My family lives in Xiping Port. In recent days, there is famine everywhere in a Xiping Port. Yesterday, my mother wrote me a letter that my father and my brother of starvation also got separated from my mother. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can only ask for your help. Please save them. Begging you.
Famine. We need the Ministry of Revenue to allocate food, and the prefectures to open the storehouses for relief. I'm in the capital. How can I help your family?
People out there are saying that Your Highness met Dragon Tail when you were a child. You are the messenger of Dragon Tail. The famine is a punishment from Dragon Tail because building decks and reclaiming land enraged him. That's why he gave us a drought. People died of starvation everywhere in the southwest. People inside and outside the palace are saying that if you can go to Xiping Port and pray to Dragon Tail, the victims will be saved. Please, please save my Emily. Please, please.
And they know it's nonsense, but they keep writing memorials to me. I think it's obvious. Someone took the lead and united them to force me. I will report tongues one day!
Please calm down, Your Majesty.
It's only a harem. They unanimously want her to relieve disaster.
What can she do?
She was an officer, and she is young. If she goes to coordinate the prefectures.
Now, before she gets there and starts to work, she will lose a layer of skin first.
Your Majesty, Council Changrong presents herself.
You senseless thing. Get out.
Your Majesty! I'm here to assist Your Majesty to deal with the tricky political affairs. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Rise. I shall not interfere in state affairs. Just leave if there is nothing else, lest others should talk about it.
Believe people in the southern shipping port. I can't decline to shoulder a responsibility.
Do you want to go to Shiping Port?
The chosen the people present the petition. The chosen the people present the petition. I beg for Your Majesty's permission. I'll go to the southwest to coordinate the prefectures for disaster relief.
Ridiculous? Do you know how dangerous the southwest is?
I know. The victims are everywhere in the southwest. If we don't appease the people, there may be a rebellion. Once there is civil unrest, I will bear the brunt and become the target. At that time, I'll get killed anyway.
It's more than that.
Yes. Maritime trade for years. Although it's not better than Nianhua in Wanzhou, there are still rich and powerful businessmen everywhere. The prefectures were established by the imperial court, and the officials were also dispatched from the capital. But these people had long been associated with the local gentry. They may not be of one mind. Now the disaster is severe. Think most of the prefectures have problems. Perhaps, and that they report every year, stored in their warehouses, is wrong.
How complicated the situation is. But you volunteer to go. Are you so confident?
I am not totally confident. Only 30%.
30%.
I think you are 30% confident about something. You are 30% confident about something. You can give it a try. Besides, I'm confident that I can rise to the occasion. After I get to Siping Port, I'll be 50% confident, and other officials will be 50% confident at best. You may not fully trust them, but you can fully trust me.
No. I won't put you at risk.
Your Majesty, I know you cherish me, but being a loyal subordinate is to devote oneself to the country. As long as I can save the people from suffering and solve the problems of Dashan, I'm willing to take the risk. This is the value of my existence. Yeah, Your Majesty, please don't make me hide in the capital like a bird in a cage, wearing down my spirit. I beg for Your Majesty's permission to let me go to Siping Port.
Muldeca.
Yes.
Grant me the seal of inspection.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Been to Zhangming Palace these days.
Your Majesty, I'd like going out and reading as a pastime.
Your Majesty.
Receive the imperial edict, Fang Hai Shi.
With this seal of inspection, you can act on my behalf. Wherever you go, the governors and magistrates will be all at your disposal. I order you to leave for Shiping Port immediately to relieve people in disaster, without fail.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I have a favor to ask you.
Young Master Hai Shi.
Do I still look like a young master?
Council Changrong. Lord is not here.
Shiaozi, today I will leave for shipping port for disaster relief, under His Majesty's order. Need you to send some men to help me.
Ah, dispatch soldiers for you immediately.
Thank you. There's no need to tell. That person I came. I'll leave.
Good day, Your Highness.
To go to the southwest, it's easy, but difficult to leave.
Your Highness is a strategic genius. Without a stir, you put Hai Shi on a road of no return.
She used the story of meeting immortal to fish for fame and credit. She offended Dragon Tail. It's a capital crime.
Now there are victims everywhere in the southwest. If her trick is discovered, and she dies there, even Fang Zhu, who made up the story, will be held accountable for it. Your Highness, you're killing two birds with one stone.
Speaking of Fang Zhu, I think I haven't seen him for 2 or 3 days. He didn't show up in the morning session.
Yeah, he hasn't shown up for a few days. Secretary Shi also said in the palace these days, he didn't see him walking around.
Did Fang Jianming flee the capital?
There are men at every gate. I mean, there is no news of Fang Jianming leaving. If he neither nor showed up in public because of sickness, hiding somewhere, I'll send a message to Secretary Shi and ask him to find out what happened.
If Fang Jianming is sick indeed and can't show up, then Hai Shi is out there alone, without his help. And this show is going to be more interesting.
Yes.
Madam Pearl, we'll go on an inspection tour to the southwest for disaster relief. The trip is hard. May things go well for Madam Pearl, and may she return safely soon!
May things go well for Madam Pearl! May you return safely soon!
Farewell, Your Majesty.
You may rise.
He would wake up in 3 days.
This is the 5th day. Why? Isn't he getting any better?
Mercy, Your Majesty. I've tried my best. I've used needles and burned mugwort. I've done everything I can think of. But Lord King Hai is still in a coma. There's nothing I can do about it. Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Counsel Chi Zhong sent a message that she found something in the medical book, and she asked to see you now.
I'll be there right now. I'll hold you accountable if anything happens to him!
Wait outside.
Yes. Busy. Leave us.
Yes.
You found something in the medical book.
The woman was pouring tea for me. She accidentally spilled some on it.
What does that mean?
This is the ancient language of Zhongian. It says, the one who is poisoned can be cured. What the poison is, with Dragon Tail's blessing, the one who is poisoned can be cured.
Dragon Tail's blessing. Except for Fang Hai Shi, I've never heard of anyone else who met Dragon Tail. Going to sea in search of Dragon Tail.
Yes, but I've never heard of anyone returning with a cure. When I was a child, in the palace of Zhongying, I heard some stories that some people went to sea to ask Dragon Tail for the cure. But Dragon Tail didn't grant. At that time, people thought it was the elixir of life. But now it seems that could it be the antidote?
Is there anything else on it that says something specific about the cure?
No.
In this case, well, I think it's probably just a legend and a wish.
Your Majesty, well, you mentioned in the Leizhou legend, they passed down orally for generations, that the hair, blood, and scales of Dragon Tail can be used as medicine to save lives. Since there are such records in the medical book, it means these legends may not be meaningless.
Okay, what about luminous pearls? Can that work?
Luminous pearls. Luminous pearls are the tears of Dragon Tail. Should be able to work.
Luminous pearls. Right. Thank you, Tila.
Majesty, don't say that. You said that husband and wife should share the burden together.
About Dawnflower,
You don't need to explain. I don't know the details, but I know you are worried about something. Your Majesty, go and save that person now.
Moody King, hurry!
Majesty.
Go and get luminous pearls from Madame Pearl's dowry.
Yes.
Your Majesty, you've been granted for use, also been granted for use as medicine.
Come on. Jianming. Fan Haishi has left for the southwest. If you leave now, you will be separated from her forever, and she will regret it for the rest of her life. At that time, I don't know if I can keep her safe. Therefore, even for her sake, you must wake up soon. Do you understand?
Jianming! Physician! Physician! This is... What's wrong with him again? How is he? How is he?
Your Majesty, don't worry. Su Ai think the luminous pearls forced some poison out of his body. Lord King Hai is safe for now.
Can these pearls boo all the poison in his body?
I don't know yet. It'll take a few more days to tell.
Your Highness, 时辰 will arrive in 2 hours later.
Get up.
Mother.
Just as they said. People are suffering from starvation in the southwest, and there are victims everywhere. How is the situation inside the city?
Strangely, though there are so many victims, but they're all from the surrounding prefectures, and fewer people inside the city. Instead, people are gathering there. I found that it quite strange.
People are gathering there. Is it because they opened the storehouse for disaster relief?
But a few months ago, wrote a memorial that the storehouse was running out of food, and there was no food left.
I've been to Siping Port before, and at that time, Mr. Chen Heiran was the prefect of Siping Port. Haiping Port was thriving. I don't know much about Mr. Liu, who has just been transferred here. Keep an eye on him for me.
Yes, Your Highness.